Like a white man.
Prick.
Watch where you walking, bitch.
What did you... Wait a minute. I'm white.
Where you going? Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
A big mis...
Never thought that love would eat my face. No, I never thought that love would eat my face. We bonded over bigotry, but they weren't supposed to turn on me. No, I never thought that love would eat my face. Now I never thought that love would eat my face. No, I never thought that love would eat my face. Bonded over bigotry, but they weren't supposed to turn on me. No, I never thought the birds would
I didn't vote for this, but I'm white. I'm a veteran. I'm a farmer. I'm a teacher. I didn't vote for this, but you did. You voted for this. And now you're finding out that Donald Trump said what he was going to do was get rid of the trimming of the fat. I'm going to dismantle the government. I'm going to dismantle everything. I'm getting rid of your job. You won't have any health care. No more paychecks coming because me and my buddy Elon, who is supposed to not be part of the Department of Government Efficiency, he's supposed to be an advisor, but it's Elon that's doing all the trimming the fat, the cutting of jobs, cutting of people's place of business, cutting off people's sense of income. This is what's happening. We're seeing it over and over and over again, guys. We are seeing it over again that people are saying, I don't know why I voted for Trump. Well, we're in the FAFO phase. Once again, each and every day, as we see thousands of jobs being cut, we're seeing thousands of people losing their jobs, losing their livelihoods now because they voted for it. They voted for it. Project 2025 was always out for people to take a look at and take heed to. I'm talking from the Department of Education. I'm talking about from any government programs or government systems. I'm talking about everything was out there. Everything was out there for the people to see, yet people still voted for Trump. People still voted for Trump, and now they are upset because of what Trump's doing to them. No, we don't care. Hey, go ahead and deport the Mexicans. Go ahead and deport the criminals where... You know, they're deporting more than just criminals now. They're deporting families. They're having the Gestapo police out there. You know, they're deputizing certain people in states and everything. And they're going door to door. Knock, 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 knock. Hey, we have a Hector Albazaz on here that we need to pick up and take him to, you know, one of those camps so we can get ready to send him off to Guantanamo on the American people's dime. We don't have a Hector here. Well, you look like a Hector. Let me see your license. You got your papers on you? That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. I was watching one of my people on YouTube, Tabitha Speaks Politics. Well, actually, it was a couple of people on my YouTube. Coach D Speaks, and there was a guy. I think his name was Machado. His last name was Machado, and he's a U.S. citizen, right? He's a U.S. citizen, but the police was like, hey, come here. Where are your papers at? Who are you? Are you this person? And he's like, no, I'm not that person. Let me see your papers. And he's like, listen, I'm a U.S. citizen, even though he has an accent. You know, he whatever language he speaks, he has that accent from the language, right? And, you know, he was upset, and I would be upset too. And he was like, I don't know why I voted for Trump. I don't know why. You did. You know why. You know why you voted for Trump. Because you thought that Trump was going to be great for the economy. You thought that Trump was going to bring the economy back that Joe Biden was working on and was actually doing pretty well in with the increase of jobs for Americans here. You thought that he was going to be great for the economy. Yet, once again, as I state in many of my videos, Egg prices are way high. They skyrocketed when Trump got in office. Gas prices have not gone down to the $2 or under $2 like Trump said. There is no conversation now on tax on tips. There is no conversation on no taxes on Social Security or whatever with the Trump administration. And also, let me ask this question here, guys. Is there going to be any more talks about the Epstein files? Because I was watching a video a couple weeks ago where, you have people coming out of the White House, all the white folks coming out of the White House dancing and everything, some of these right-wing nuts, and they got the Epstein file folder, that Biden folder. And they went through the files and it was heavily redacted. And Pam Bondi was pissed off at Kash Patel or whatever it was because the Epstein files was the only thing that was already, put out there. It was already put out there. Yet this time when they got that folder, that Biden folder, it was redacted to something serious. I mean, nothing but black lines, black lines, black lines, black lines. This administration is a joke. Caroline Leavitt lying during the press conferences and things, the press secretary lying all the time, the Trump administration lying all the time. And then we do hear about, the Republicans getting upset with Elon because Elon's got too much power. He's got too much power. The richest man in the world that's cutting American jobs, saying it's because of DEI and woke. And we already know what woke is to them in DEI. Cutting American jobs. And it's Elon doing it. It's not this lady that they said was supposed to be part or head of DOGE. No, it's Elon. So they'll continue to lie to us. They won't give us the information that we are asking for. Like, hey, we want raw numbers. Give us the facts because you're lying. You're fudging the numbers. And you are putting things out there for the MAGA crowd to take hold on to. You're putting things out there for the MAGA crowd to take hold on to. However, this information that you're providing does not have any weight to it. It's not factual. It's been debunked many a times, like the $80 billion or whatever, where it turned out to be $8 million that DOGE supposedly found, these 19 through 24-year-olds that they found. But, hey, I want some facts. I want some information in regards to when my gas prices are going to go down. I want some information in regards to when I go to the grocery store and I want to go and get bacon or eggs, when those prices are going to go down, because they've been skyrocketing. They are so high. I just went into Dollar General today and it was $7.10 for a dozen eggs. $7.10. I posted a video on my TikTok some time ago. It was probably about, let's say, 3 months ago. About 3 months ago, let's say. And the egg prices were like $5, $4 and some odd cents. Now you go and look, hell, them eggs are off the Richter scale. They are super high. And I'm talking about groceries all together. Like, my wife and I, we like to use extra virgin olive oil. And, of course, you can find, they have a variety of prices when it comes to it. But the extra virgin olive oil, it's like $8. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people are finding out. MAGA people are. Let me rephrase that, because it's not the ones that the MAGA people that are out there. The MAGA people, they could care less. They don't mind to continue to move the goalpost. Like, they are so far gone, man. It's crazy how far gone they are, because they'll keep moving the goalposts. Like, oh, he just got in the office. It's only been a month. It's only been 40 days. No. 8, 9 plane crashes. Thousands of people losing their jobs. The jobs report came out. It's only 150,000 jobs added. No, we're not. We're not going to just say, hell, okay, we're going to give him 6 months to make everything better. Where our allies with these tariff talks, our allies are like, screw you guys. We're gonna jack you guys up. Canada, hey, that Jack Daniels whiskey that we get, the Canadians are not buying it now. China imposing retaliatory tariffs to us. saying, hey, forget you guys. Hey, if you want there's a 45% tariff on this. You guys, whoever get all your products from here, guess what? You're going to pay 45% more in regards to you getting the products from us and us sending it to you. FAFO all day, all around when it comes to it. And now let me just talk about the veterans, okay? My brother is a veteran. He served in the military for 20 plus years. He is a master sergeant. I give him all respect. I give him so much respect. I love my brother. I love him unconditionally. And I give him respect for fighting for his country, for fighting for my country, for risking his life, being deployed 4 and 5 and 6 different times in enemy territory, not knowing if there was going to be an attack on him. I give him utmost respect. But I do not respect the veterans that voted for Donald Trump. The 5-time draft dodger, the one that had bone spurs, the one that called military people who get caught suckers and losers, who talks about the disability, who talks about the disabled veterans, who could care less about the military, with them gutting DEI from the military, with them removing generals and sergeants who had the experience and replacing them with people that have less merit, like Charles Q. Brown, moving the female naval command. You guys voted for this. These were people that fought for our country beside you, veterans. They fought for our country beside you, giving you nothing but respect to say, hey, brother, hey, sister, I'm going to defend my country with you. No matter what color you look like, I'm defending the United States of America with you. Yet you voted for Trump. And now thousands of veterans are losing their jobs who voted for Trump, and they're upset with that. They are just going crazy because it happened to me. It happened to me. It should have happened to the black person. It should have happened to the Asian or the Indian or the Mexican person, but not me, not poor white me. Why did it happen to me? I thought that he was going to go in there and he was going to get rid of all the coloreds. Mess around. Let me just say this. I'm going to say it right now. Excuse my language, guys, because I tried to keep it clean and not cuss, but you fucked around and found out. Here we go. Veterans fired from federal jobs say they feel betrayed, including Trump, including those voters that voted for Trump. This is from the AP News here. What can I say, guys? What can I say? You fucked around and found out, and guess what? Now you're without a job. Now you're without health care, or now you're in a situation to where you can't see your psychologist. You can't see your psychiatrist to help you out with the things that you had to cope with in the military. Nathan Hooven is a disabled Air Force veteran who voted for Donald Trump in November. Barely 3 months later, he's now unemployed and says he feels betrayed by the president's dramatic downsizing of the federal government that cost him his job. I'm not going to dive deep into this. I am going to post a link in the description here on this particular messaging page, because this is just one of the many people who have suffered now because of Trump. Disabled veteran. So Alina Habba said that, they're not ready to work. They're just not ready to come in and do the job and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know why my screen is flashing, but I do apologize for that. And said, well, they're just not fit for the job. These are people that served our country. These are people who risked their lives for our country. And now they're not fit for the job. I'm totally confused. How are they not fit for our job to carry that M16 or the M14 or whatever it's called? How are they not fit for the job to get in that AC-130 and have to parachute down to land, weapons and arms, ready to fight for our country? How are these people not fit for the job for the time that they had to be away from their families, being deployed? to Japan or Germany, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Iraq. How are they not fit for the job, guys? I want to know. Post in the comment section. Do you think that this Trump administration is doing a terrible thing to our veterans, but also to our people? I'm landing my plane on this, but I got to say this. I don't like what's happening. I don't. I do understand that there has to be a better way to figure out how we can take care of fraud, waste, and abuse. But the way that the Trump administration is doing it is sloppy. They're doing it sloppily. Everything that has been taking place with this Trump administration has been nothing but a mess for the American people and for our allies. But I'll tell you one country, well, maybe two or three countries that are loving it right now. The 2 or 3 countries that are loving the chaotic administration and all the shit that's going on over here in this country is North Korea with Kim Jong-un, China with Xi Jinping, and Trump's baby. Well, Trump's side chick, or actually Trump is the side chick. Vladimir Putin is the one that's holding it down. So Trump is the side chick. Yo, if you like what you heard, or if you got anything to say, post in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I'm not going anywhere. I have my First Amendment right. And in my opinion, a lot of shit is going to get even worse. So I pray that you take care of yours. I pray that you take care of others who you love, no matter what color they look like, and be safe. Peace and love.
Sad. And this guy's not a DEI consultant. This guy's not a climate consultant. This guy is a veteran. So when you're talking about doging people, veterans should get priority.
Jesse, Trump don't give a damn about no veterans. What you talking about, sir? You promoted this guy. You endorsed him. He said what he was going to do. He showed you in his first 4 years, he cares nothing about your systems and your industries, your democratic norms, be damned, your constitutional dynamics, to hell with them. A guy who doesn't care about the very Constitution is supposed to care about a veteran who sent you a text.